So, welcome to today's masterclass. Something that is not just today, but is actually an innate knowing within our heart, and that we know to do when we are born, we know to do as we get older, but we forget in between. And that is turn it into gratitude. What this indicates is that we have the power, we are the alchemists, the magicians, that we can create our life because we turn it, whatever it is. We are the ones that have the control of this, whatever it is. And to turn anything is to switch the dial. And especially related to today and what's happening in the world, turning it into gratitude allows us to turn it, whatever the pain is, into something very unique, special, and loving. So, as I mentioned, when we say turn it, it's like turn the dial on or off. That's all we've got to do, on or off. And when we turn it on, we have a choice or called free will. This is actually a really powerful statement, turn it into gratitude, not just for 2026, but for the rest of your life. That when we know we can turn the dial on to feeling great, feeling the best, whatever, or we can turn it off on bad things such, it makes us feel like we're in control, and it allows us to know that our mind is a gift and that our mind serves us. We just don't realize that about our mind. So sometimes we turn it on and we turn on the dial of what I call the drama llama bus. And it's like big drama and big problems and whatever. And it's very easy in this 3D paradigm to get caught up in it, and especially in sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is all about family and community. And I actually witnessed this happen recently on an event that I attended. And one person got on the drama bus. And then all of a sudden, everybody started to get on the drama bus. I watched, it was like a television. I just went, And I thought, turn it into gratitude, turn it into gratitude. Because that's one of the 2026 energy awarenesses. And I thought, turn this situation experience into gratitude. So as I turned the dial this way, but they were turning it the other way and ramping it, the drama llama, called it the drama llama. And it got intense, which was also perfect too, because that gifted me time to turn that into gratitude as well. And when we turn something, we have control. Turn it this way or that way, whichever way we want to. When we turn it into gratitude, though, as soon as we're in gratitude, you cannot be in any other emotion except for love, not any other emotion. And gratitude is the art of loving. It's something I've written in all the medical intuitive workbooks. It's the art of loving. And if I'm in the art of loving, I can't turn it into anything else in the love space. So, where am I going to apply this saying and why? Let's go the why first. Why would I want to apply this? Because so and so really hurt me, or that experience really upset me, or I wasn't heard, or I wasn't validated, or nobody acknowledged me, or whatever. And hear that I'm in pain. When I say I, I'm talking the collective I as a community, the world, past, present, and even future. If we turn it into gratitude, it's like the ego brain says, but I wasn't listened to and nobody hurt me and I want this validated, which is totally fine. But the only person that needs to hear that is you. That I was in pain with this. This scared me. I didn't like this growing up. Whatever the pain is, honor it. You honor it. It's something that I know I've had to learn to do is I needed to honor it for me. It wasn't about anyone else, me. And when I honored it and recognized that was painful, and it shouldn't have happened, but it did. but on that's a 3D paradigm, but on a collective consciousness in the 13th dimension, it's like, well, that helped me to grow and evolve. When I honor that pain and say that hurt, that upset me, that stunted me, that whatever, okay, I'm going to flip the dial now from the pain and I turn the dial into gratitude. The gratitude is the art of loving of, if I hadn't have had that, I wouldn't have been able to grow here. And sometimes when people are in pain, hurt, loss, isolation, separation, which is all part of mystery school and understanding how to grow from it, when we don't move from it and observe it, we stay stuck in this pain. But as I said, quite often it's because we haven't acknowledged the pain for ourselves and gone, that's what I feel. That's what I know to be true. If I turn it into gratitude and love it, like love me and love all of me, because true healing is not becoming something new. It's loving who you've always been and everything that's happened to you, and allowing yourself to go, oh, wow, wow. So I'm going to give you an example because something popped up in my mind yesterday when I went for a walk. So it's an example for teaching today. So I was reflecting on something and I went, oh, that's an interesting point of view that I've had one, two, three, four people this year about me. And do these people know me? Not really, but that's okay too. Don't really know who I am. I don't need to know who I am. And when these four people said or shared something, I thought, oh, that's an interesting point of view, and especially just recently. And I thought, where have I been through this experience before? And I went, oh my gosh, got it. And the experience was I left nursing to work in pathology and autopsies. I thought, I need something different and I need to learn more. And so in pathology, we had to wear the white nurse's uniform, just like when I was nursing. And underneath the white nurse's uniform, I used to wear coloured underwear. So I'd wear hot pink bra and hot pink panties or navy blue bra, navy blue, always matching. Well, someone didn't like it. And I thought, can you see? Are you looking? What's going on? So in this circumstance, this is relating to the four people that have just had an interesting point of view, turn it into gratitude, and especially the most recent one, which was about a week ago. I went, when they put a complaint in to me, about me, to the manager, oh, she doesn't wear white underwear underneath her uniform. Does it matter? Am I still doing my job really well? Am I being a collective team worker, which I was? Then there was another complaint. I wasn't wearing a petticoat underneath my uniform. Oh my goodness me. I haven't seen a petticoat since my mum was alive. And when I was 16, that's a long time ago, she used to wear a petticoat with the full length or a half slip one. Wearing a petticoat, I can't stand them, cannot bear them. They're staticky, they're not, oh, the material, I don't know. Where did it say I had to wear one? Then the third complaint. I provided morning tea for 6 months every Tuesday before I started work. I'd go in on a Tuesday, 8 a.m. For 8 a.m., I would set up all of the tea room with all of the food and make it themes and just fun. It was my way of saying thank you back to all of the pathology staff for embracing me. And every 11 o'clock, I would go back in and in my tea break, I'd go and clean up the tea room because it's all been devoured. So it was my time, my effort, my money, and am I missing out on my tea break to clean up? I made the tea, so that's fine. There was cakes and all sorts of things there, fruits and whatever. But I had a complaint. You see, someone just didn't like me. They didn't like me shining my brilliance or being me. And that's what's happened with these four people this year. which is totally fine too. But I've managed these four this year to turn it into gratitude, going back to the experience in 26 years ago. And I know it's 26 years ago because that's when I was pregnant with my son. And that's when I decided to leave the pathology company. I went, I'm done. Into gratitude, I'm gone. See ya. No more complaints about my petticoat, underwear, or having morning tea. I turned it into gratitude. I turned it dull into love and went, okay. So just recently, when I had someone just not like me for I don't know what reason, I instantly turned it into gratitude because it's become a life skill. I went, okay. And so for me, turning it into gratitude, when this person was saying things about me behind my back instead of to me and complaining and saying I was doing things which other people were protecting me and supporting me, I just went, turn it into gratitude and love her more, which actually cheesed her off even more, but that's okay. Just to love her, meaning you don't have to love me. Just see who I am before you say those things. Meet me, connect with me, see that I'm not a bad person. And you can have your opinion. You're entitled to your point of view. Then that's no problems. But I kept turning it into gratitude. Why? So I'll go back to what I said yesterday as I was going for a walk. So I was reflecting on all these things and then had the example for today. And I went, oh my gosh. You know, one thing that I realized in all of those circumstances, and then it took me back to when I was at primary school and high school. Oh my goodness me, turn it into gratitude. It allowed me to actually see, do you know what, Jean, you were good at schoolwork. You were good at sport. You were popular. Oh my goodness me. And look at the times when people have had a thing against you. It's because you were popular or something, or you just were being you. My gosh, I'm going to turn that into gratitude too. Thank you so much to the four people this year, let alone when I was working pathology. You're amazing. You are so amazing. I am so grateful for those four people this year. How can I not be? They allowed me to see more of me. And that's where the sayings of turn it into gratitude allows us to grow. So, a minute, there's something else there. And that something else is for me to be able to see the best in me. Thank you. So here I am. At the end of October 2025, I've just taken a gorgeous group again to Egypt, Return to Self. And as a celebration, I thought, you know what? We do a sunset camel ride. I've never done that. So I did it. And as I did it, I went, celebration. Someone caught it on camera. They're a gorgeous person caught it on camera. Absolutely so grateful for this person who put it on camera. Turn it into gratitude. Whether it be the person that took the photo, which I'm super grateful for this person. She's very dear to my heart, this lady. Whether it be the camel man, whether it be the camel, whether it be the sunset, whether it be I didn't have to walk up the hills because at that stage my hip was really, really bad and pain, but I just didn't tell the group. Or whether it be those four people this year and the person in pathology and when I was a kid being bullied at school, turn it into gratitude. It eases the mind. I have a saying, we've been gifted our mind and our mind serves us. But we don't understand that we actually have control of our mind. That's the only thing we really have control of. For example, I don't have control of my hair. I can straighten it, and then as soon as it rains, bang, it's curly again. The only thing I can control is my mind, wherever the mind is. And if I turn these things into gratitude, which is really, really important for 2026 energies, and then for the rest of your life, everything allows you to be in a space of peace and happiness. And that peace and happiness is the thing that we're always craving and wanting. Makes life just amazing. And it keeps us out of the illusion of stuck and blocked. And it alleviates the pain of isolation, hurt, separation, etc. So if I turn it into gratitude, whatever, I'll give you an example. This morning I woke up early again and went, oh, it's raining again. I can't go for a walk. I went, turn it into gratitude. Do some work first, get that done. Then later, when it's not raining, whether it's 10 o'clock this morning or whatever, just turn it into gratitude. It's going to swap things around. Turn it, and the more I turn things into gratitude, the more, which is the art of loving, the more magic happens. So when I came back from being in Uluru, my son says, Mum, I'm taking you out for dinner. Yesterday, I turned it into gratitude. Had the whole weekend off. Did the teeny bit of work, not much. And yesterday, I went out for lunch. It was just the best with my husband. On Saturday, I slept in to 8:30 in the morning. Don't sleep in. I'm always up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. 8:30 in the morning. Turn it into gratitude. It is the most magical concept. Turn it into gratitude. It's not a how can I, just do it. So I did the why. When you're ready and when you've been through an experience. Because sometimes when we're in the experience of the 3D paradigm, it can be a little bit tricky. You can say it to yourself. And those that are in my Facebook group, Mystery School with Jean Sheehan, you'll get the image so you can save it to your phone and have it as a reminder or a screensaver. Practice it for the week. So turn it into gratitude. Why? Because it alleviates the pain, helps us to move on, move away from the stuck or blocked or whatever. When you're ready, or you can start saying it straight away, because there's a something that allows us to see our own growth. Go, okay, thank you. Thank you so, so much. It's like counting our blessings. And so today, tonight, this week, what if you were to practice? Turn it into gratitude. What might happen? I don't know. Maybe it's a celebration. Maybe you attract amazing people around you. Maybe things always work out. Whatever the it is, it's an experience which we somehow went, yes, I'll have that. I'm a soul having human experience. I'll have that. And the more I have done this, the more magic happens. Is it magic? Well, yes, no. It's the great sparkles in life that allow me to go, "Oh, we're all one, we're all love. It always works out." So I like doing this, turning it into gratitude, even when big fat wobblies happen, still in my life, because I'm still a soul having a human experience. It's like turn it into gratitude. It works an absolute treat. So I'm going to do some sharing, some golden hearts. And if you'd like to put it in the chat with a Y at the front, the Y says, yes, Jean, share. Otherwise, I'll call out your name. And I'd love you to share because it's not just about what I share, it's what you guys share too, because everyone's got wisdom. So we'll start with Leona, Andrew, Maud.
Hello, everybody. Mine is when my mind goes into the monkey mind and I go through the thoughts and thoughts and thoughts and thoughts. I step when I remember to step off that Ferris wheel, turn those thoughts into gratitude, they stop. Become a
Bravo.
miracle mind.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thanks, Leona. Yeah, I'm you, Andrew. No, I'll try and ask it to unmute, but in the meantime, I'll ask Maud if she can unmute and share.
Hello, good evening from Sweden.
Good evening.
My gratitude, I don't know the name. I have bought something new to my toilet, what I have outside. When you sit on, I'm so grateful for that. So every time I go to the toilet, I say, "Oh, thank you." So you can have so much to be grateful for. So just the simple things. So thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Maud. We'll see if we can get Andrew to share. Can you unmute, Andrew? And in the meantime, Lou, thank you so much. Reminding myself what felt at the time like a forced stop was just a rest spot to help me slow down, to pay more attention to my health. Love it. Love it. That was beautiful, Lou. Absolutely beautiful. And just even Lou's comment yeah, sometimes we think it's like, what? But it's actually a reminder of something. Or the same as Maud, that little thing for the toilet. It's like, oh my goodness me, just makes the creature comforts. Or as Leona said, the monkey mind, turn it into the miracle mind. And if we understood this as grown-ups, we know this from birth, we understand it. And then as we evolve, when we get older, we are supposed to remember this as well. Not everyone does. It just eases the pain, the hurt, the loss. And that pain, hurt, and loss is in our mind. Our soul doesn't understand that at all. And it doesn't need a soul retrieval or anything else. Our soul is like, yeah, we got this. But our human mind says, what? So remember, no matter what's happening in your life, when you're ready, turn it into gratitude. Why? Because it's going to alleviate the pain, hurt, loss, isolation, separation. So much easier. So thank you so, so much for joining me. And especially because where I live, it's wintertime, it's dark, and I know many people are going, I just want to stay in bed. And I appreciate all of you. And just practice, turn it into gratitude. Bye, everyone.